Hello everyone, this is Varsha from Prodevans Technologies, and today I'm here to demonstrate the product called PDCloudEx, which is an IaaS platform basically built upon OpenStack. So let's get started with the demonstration. So to log in, I need to give the credentials of the user over here, then hit on connect. Now you can see this dashboard, which is known as Horizon in technical terms, and today we are going to see how we can launch the instance onto this. So it is quite simple. You can see a project option over here. You need to click on this and then go to compute and instances. Now here you need to fill some parameters which are required for launching the instance. So we'll do that. First we'll fill the details, which will be having the name of the instance and availability zone as Nova, and the count is 1 by default, so I'll make it as 5 because I want 5 copies of instance PD at a time. Then go to source. Then here it is asking me from where the instance will get the source to boot, so I'll choose image. Will be having these many options like image, instance snapshot, volume and volume snapshot. You can choose either of them. I'll be choosing image and I'll be saying it as no for creating new volume right now. If I wish to, I will add a volume later. Then as I told, as I have selected the boot source as image, I need to give the image so that it will use that and spawn the VM. So I'll be using the cirrus, which is specifying the size, type and visibility. Then flavor, which is in another field you need to specify. So it will be asking you for the sizing of the compute, memory and storage. So you can choose either of them. These are the 5 predefined flavors. I'll be choosing this M1.tiny with this related resources. Then network is another mandatory field where we need to specify which network the instance will be used to get launched. So there are two types of network, one is private and one is public. Private so that the extents or the instances available within the network, and public is the instance can be able to access from outside the network as well. So recommended is private network, as you can associate a floating IP to that instance and you can use it from outside the network as well. So security group is another field which is mandatory, where here they haven't gave it a star, but it is very important to access your instance from outside, so you need to specify the rules into it. So by default there is a security group of default. I'm choosing this one. If you want to create your own security group, you can create it and you can add the rules like ICMP, SSH, UDP, TCP into this. And then key pair, which is used for the SSH, and I'll be having key1 as my key pair. Then as I told, the foremost things that are required to fill up for launching an instance are details, source, flavor, network, security groups and key pair. Even if the security groups and key pair are not shown it as a star, but you need to specify them so that you will be very feasibly you can access your instance from outside the network. And then click on launch instance. Now you can see I have given 5 copies of instance-pd at a time. So these images are spawning right now. So meanwhile we'll move to the network topology that will show you the networks that are available to this project and the instances that are being created on the network. So this blue one is the public network and orange is the private network, which is connected through a router. And the instances that we have spawned right now are here. You can see this instance PD5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all are in active state. Now as I told, you can access your instance from outside the network as well. So for that you need to specify a floating IP to it. So that for you need to click on instance and click on the drop down option of this instance, then associate. So before associating, you need to allocate a floating IP by clicking on this plus sign, then allocate, and then associate the floating IP to this instance. So now you will be having two IP addresses for that instance. One is for private and one is for public. So to see the console, just click on the instance name, then go to console and click here to show on the console. Now here it is asking me for the username and password, which is already given up. Just log in and check whether you are able to access the instance or not. Yes, you are able to, because you are having the dollar symbol at the left side and you can make use of it, like create a file using touch and then check whether you are able to create a file or not. Then ls to list. Now yes, you can see this text, so you are able to access this instance and work with this instance at a time. Now you can work with all the instances that you have created. You can make it as, or you can give it as the public IP address to the instance, and you can access it from outside the network as well. And this is the beauty of OpenStack, that you can use your resources, utilize your resources as per your demand and enjoy the services. And I hope you liked this video. Thank you.